Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. As we're just going to keep moving on, I'm in the truck on Saturday afternoon, so I figured I might as well do some work on the Forestry mulch field. So this will be part 2 of this little series. Actually, I started using my 2-bottom plow the other night after work just because I had a good opportunity. I just had to take advantage of it, but I didn't have my phone that I video on, so I'll show you what I've already done, and I'm just going to keep going what I left off and keep plowing that field, turn it over and rip up all them old roots and all them vines and junk and just get it all ripped up so it'd be a better bed to plant our grass seed. So I'll bring you along and let's see what we can get done today. All right folks, so as you can see, that has not been done yet. There's my pile of mulch down there that I pushed off to the last video. And then this is where I started plowing this soil up. So I'm really pleased with how it looks. Pulled up all these junky roots and kind of turned over some of that organic matter and brought up some good soil. So I'm gonna get to work on this side, and I'll put you on a time lapse and hopefully we'll get this done. There's supposed to be some rain coming in, so I'll try to get this done before the rain comes. All right, everybody. Well, we got the Forestry mulch field plowed over with the old Ferguson, and it's Ferguson 2-bottom plow. I was really pleased that we really pulled up a lot of the good topsoil and pulled it in and pushed over all that junk that was on top, and it ripped up a bunch of old roots. The majority of this field was this wild grapevine of some sort, and the root system is it's incredible how much it goes to the ground. It's a lot. So it did a really good job of popping them and ripping them, sometimes ripping up the center root ball, which is great. So I think it'll give it a lot better chance when I put the seed down. I used a Kentucky tall fescue on the build site, which did very well. I really didn't do anything to it. You saw in a previous video that I made. So what I'm going to use is it's a pasture mix of red clover and tall Kentucky fescue. So I'll give it good because the clover is obviously a nitrifier, so it nitrogen produces, so it'll essentially fertilize itself. The grass will feed off of that. The clover is aggressive, so it'll help to fill in the spots where the grass doesn't. And I think it'll do really good on this little field. So what I'll end up doing before I plant, which will be in the next video, what I'll do is I'll come in and I'll pull up all these big stuff and roots and sticks and stuff that was piled down from the Forestry mulcher that might have gotten lost in all the mulchings and whatnot, but that is what it is. So yeah, so I'm really pleased. We got a really big cold front coming through. It's gonna be in the 20s like Sunday night and Monday, so I'll wait until probably the end of next week to plant because it's looking more consistent in the 50s, 60s, you know, nights in the 40s. So I'll wait to plant till then. Lord willing, it will take root, and this bare field will have some grass and clover on it. So I appreciate you guys watching. I really am. I really enjoy documenting what we do out here because just to try to reach other people that maybe want to do this. I can tell you, I've never ran a 2-bottom plow, and I can tell you this isn't perfect. Now, if I was doing crops, it'd be a different story. This isn't perfect, but it was able to pull, you know, 4 to 8 inches under the surface of the ground and rip up these roots and pull everything over, and I'm good with it. I'm happy with it. So, you know, it is possible to learn. You should never stop learning, and that's what I try to always learn stuff new. And I ask people that have run it, and I watch YouTube videos, and I read books about it, and I make it a go. I try it. I don't just sit there. I go and try it. So it might not be perfect, but I got what I wanted to get done, and I think that says something about doing it DIY and doing things yourself, and really just trying. Be willing to learn. Be willing to fail. I failed a ton of times, going too deep, going too shallow, and it's just grazing, going too deep, get way too deep, and you know, you just learn as you go. That's a good lesson in life. Well, since I was really impressed with how the back blade and how the tractor moved dirt, I am going to try to finish this parking area. I'm going to try to fill in where in this area there used to be a big stump there. Actually sitting right there, big old boy. So my driveway is going to start at the burn barrel, and it's going to kind of go out, or excuse me, not the driveway, the parking area. And that's where I go down to get to the Forestry mulch field. So I'm going to smooth this all out. I'm going to pull dirt from there, get all the junk stuff off there, make this all flat, so then I can get some gravel in here, and then all this area will have gravel, so we'll have a place to actually park. So I'll put you on a time lapse, and let's see if we can even push it. I got that all prepped up. That, believe it or not, that stump hole was actually really deep. I don't know if the cameras really did it justice, but it's all flat now. So essentially, yeah, this is where the burn barrel was right here. So it's going to kind of 45 right to kind of where the trail is, right there to go to the Forestry mulch field. And it's going to cut up to the side of that stump, and then it'll flatten out before the rock wall, just so we can park more vehicles over here if we have get-togethers or whatnot. I'd like to park the tractor back there so I have my turnaround up the lane a little ways, and then I'll probably finish this gravel out to where it gets green right there. So yeah. All right, well, that's going to end it for today. I got a lot done. I was really pleased. The Lord blessed us with good weather, so always try to take advantage of it. So again, I'm just very thankful for all you guys that watched. I asked if you liked it to give it a like and subscribe, share, turn on the notification bell, share it to your friends so they can kind of see what we're doing out here and try to grow the group. So again, I thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a blessed day.